got, because half of these guys on here are not wide receivers or defensive ends. First on the list, Jim Workman. Is Jim here? His first year out. It kind of says a little bit about our program and our kids. He was a senior. He came out his last year, and you know, he struggled quite a bit because he didn't understand what football was all about and what had to be done. But he showed up. He was there all the time and did a pretty nice job for us. Chad Sexton. Is Chad here? Chad was another one. He'd been out for 4 years. Probably didn't get to play as much as he would have liked to, but that's another one of those things. A lot of times you folks don't see. You see everything going on Friday nights and what happens there. But what makes us a good football program is the fact that we practice hard Monday through Thursday. And that's what kind of makes us a pretty good football team. There is a preparation that goes in there and the people that we get to practice against. Wes Graves. Wes here. Wes is wide receiver, tight end, defensive end. We asked him to play defensive end this year. And look how big he is. Lawrence Taylor's a defensive end, and then there's Wesley here. Wesley's heart is just as big as Lawrence Taylor's whole body. He did a great job for us. Lucas Ward. Lucas is our other defensive end. He played center. Last year, I believe he was a tight end. Very unselfish. We needed linemen this year. Lucas volunteered, and he's going to be a great one. Tony Simonton. Tony was our kicker. We finally found a guy with a big foot that could kick the ball a long way. Coach Hickman finally figured out a way of taking a 33-cent shoelace, tying it up on his ankles, and getting some height on the ball. And I think next year we're going to spend maybe a few more dollars and get one of those big square-toe cement shoes. Tony kind of hurt his toe with that little, hurt his toe a little bit with that little shoestring tied around there. But Tony kicked a field goal in practice about 50 yards this year. So we're looking for big things, and as you can see here, he's not just going to be a kicker next year. He's going to be an offensive, defensive lineman. It's going to be a ton. Brian Preston. Played on special teams, played some wide receiver, tight end for us, and he's one of those juniors that we're counting on a lot for next year. Dennis Predmestin. Is Dennis here tonight? Dennis is our Russian exchange student. We have a lot of stories about Dennis. My favorite, though, is when we're at practice. Coach Knudsen likes to take them up and down the field. We're doing our offensive work there. And at the end, when we score a touchdown, we like to kick the extra point. Well, we were clear on the other side of the field. The ball bag was on that side of the field. Closest one to the ball bag was Dennis. Dennis hasn't mastered the English language yet, folks. And unfortunately for us, he did not have his Russian-American dictionary with him at the time. So all my wisdom, I'm a smart guy. I said, Dennis, T. Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, Robbie State. Robbie was our backup tailback, backup fullback. And him, like the next guy I'm going to talk about, every day at practice. In fact, one time, before a game, we talked about dedication it takes to be a guy that's not going to get his name in the paper, to come every day, and to be in the practice physical and want to be a star like everybody else, and that's life, and it doesn't work out for everybody. You wish it did. And you got to appreciate Rob State and Gall. Where's Gall at? Where's my boy? We were at John Heap's pool party. Mr. Gall probably doesn't remember this, but I remember talking about your son, and I said, you got a pretty good boy there. He goes, yeah, we do. And I think that's the most important thing. You got to be awful proud of him. Randy Rich. Randy Rich. You saw Randy Rich run against Argentina, and that broke the game open. And that was probably one of the best runs I've ever seen a high school kid make. It was a super run. Also, when we were playing in the Maroa game, we pitched the ball to you, and you saw in the moments where you pitched the ball. Randy was his first year at starting tailback. He played as a JV player. He's a 2-year starter on defense, but we moved him to tailback. Our offense, you got to be alert all the time. Randy was there all the time. I don't think I ever yelled at you in practice, did I, Randy? But he's a good one. He's a great tailback for us. Next, Wilsey. Wilsey ran for 709 yards, scored 10 touchdowns. Super. He's going to be good. Everybody knows he's going to be good. He was good this year, but we're looking for bigger things from Wilsey. And that run you broke, Monticello game, that was big. And that was just hard again, just like down in Meridian. Way to go, Wilsey. Just get your tonsils out. Nagel's right about that. I'll give him that credit. Okay, Bobby I. Bobby Ijem was averaging 14.5 yards every time he caught the ball. He started as a sophomore because of his work ethic. In the summer he came, all summer, and earned a starting spot by being there in the summer workouts and then passing the game, and then he just played. And he's been a 3-year starter. A lot of times you'll have a 2-year starter. Most guys start a year. Bobby started for 3 years, and that says something for him. 30 games. Never got hurt, never wanted out, never did anything wrong. Great player, Bobby. Shoemaker. Where's the huge highlight? He's a 2-year starter for us. He caught over 70 balls, scored over 20 touchdowns. Ryan, this is an announcement for you as well as everybody here. Ryan, I got a call this morning. Ryan has made the all-area Pantograph team. Congratulations, Ryan. Niner, Nate, my quarterback. He scored 23 touchdowns on the run, threw 27 touchdown passes. He rushed for over 1,900 yards in this 3-year period and threw for over 2,000. Best quarterback I've ever coached. And like Bobby, he started 30 games and never heard a peep out of him. Never one wrong look. Even though, a kid like that, you get named in the paper a lot, you can be different. You don't have to be that way, and Nate proved it. He was a leader, and he was a great player, and saved me a few times, and I appreciate it. And you guys, trying to get through this as quick as I can. I'll miss all of you. Thank you.
But just stop at right now, if I could, say, just kidding. Seniors got to come back. We're not going to let you go type thing. But, I have an opportunity to talk about all the seniors individually before I start talking. I would graduate the freshmen 9-0, undefeated seasons, an unbelievable thing. There's a lot of teams that never go through that. For the sophomores and juniors, and we weren't all up here when Coach Hickman said if they played JV, improvement was the key. I think we really fall short, any of us, to try to measure success by wins or losses or numbers. It means nothing. It means very little. What success means is a person's ability to keep fighting, coming back, work together as a team, not try to blame. And we hope that every person that leaves our program has a lot of those characteristics about their personality. We're proud of each and every young man that's ever stepped through our program. Can never ever say a bad word about any of them. Brian, congratulations on all area. And Coach Ted, are you here? That picture's at 10 o'clock on Saturday, so we'll bring them up about 2, okay? Will that work? Yeah. That won't work. All right, I'll get to my list. I get to start off with our number one man, our ace honcho, the man with pulled us out of so many jams, it's pathetic. If ever he doesn't feel like helping us in the way he did this year is, I like to say, assistant coach or manager or something, he made some nice dives on the sideline, and the Olympics is waiting for Ray. I want to tell you what, he did some flips that never could have duplicated. But really, Ray helped us out tremendously, and there's a lot of things he took care of we never had to worry about. Ray Smith. Next young man really kind of surprised me. I thought as a freshman I saw him play a little bit, and I thought he had pretty good talent. I thought if we got in a jam, we could put him in there. In our first scrimmage, Kevin had a little bit of a problem. It's the only time Kevin got hurt all year was that first 2 days, and never had an injury again. I'm glad he outgrew that. And we put this young man in there, and Ashton, I think on the second play, made a stick on a kid. I wasn't sure, I don't know if it was Wilson or somebody was going to get up again. But after a football game without any linemen, I don't think the backs or Nate would have much of a chance out there. And we knew we had these three guys to build on. I guess I kind of talked about them individually. CO came to us as a Wapella transfer, a recruit. We did a fine job with him. And first year he came out, he wasn't eligible for one of those minor IHSA sanction type deals. But I said to CO, you know, you can continue practicing with us, and you know, I didn't see him again. But his junior year, he stepped in there. He was a converted fullback, right, CO? And he ran a few times with the ball too. Oh, is that ugly? And we figured, you know, what do you do with a converted fullback? Well, you put him at tackle or guard. And he really did a tremendous job for us for 2 years, a 2-year starter. We weren't very big up front, but we sure were tough. CO Leggett. The next senior that you talk about is Sammy. Sammy, you talk about a person who perseveres and makes themselves improve. I think, to be honest, Sam, if we probably look back to your freshman year, there weren't a lot of people that thought by the time he was a senior that he'd be a starter. But the only person that thought he'd be a starter when he was a senior was Sammy. Sometimes that's all that counts. You know, he wasn't one of these necessarily kids blessed with this huge frame and tremendous speed, but he worked on it, and he worked on it, and he worked on it. I think probably, if not the strongest, probably one of the strongest kids in the building. And Sammy just kept going after it and after it and after it. And because of that, because he believed in himself more than anything else, he won himself a spot. And it's a great story, and that's what we expect out of all young people, to believe that and go after it and get it. Sam Simpson. And I say this guy for last in case on the way up here he did hurt himself. We wouldn't have to shut down the whole show. Kevin, too. What do you say about Kevin? I guess in baseball we call him a utility man. I don't think I can even list all the positions you've played since you were a freshman, but I know he's been a strong safety, and I know he's been a quarterback with a broken hand. And I think maybe you were a running back when you were a freshman, I'm not sure, and probably returned punts and tried to block him and kick him and snap him and hold him and everything else. And naturally, what you do with a kid like that in his senior year is you make him a lineman, of course. And we kind of threw the idea at Kevin. He said, great, perfect. If it'll help the team out, that's what I want to do. And it took a little bit of learning for Kevin to go from some of those positions to line. But he ended up being one of our more proficient linemen. And for me, defensively, as a linebacker, and I know Kevin played a position similar to it the last couple of years, but he really came on. And we lost him in the Meridian game on the defensive side of the ball. Ashton stepped in and did a nice job, but it was kind of nice to see Kevin back in there in the last ball game. Kevin McClary. Okay, I never know how to wrap these things up other than just basically to say thank you to all the parents. Thank you for all your support, for putting up with us, for putting up with your I want to say child, that isn't right. The young man's time, the dinners that are late, the washing the clothes, and all that other good stuff. And if there's anything we can ever do for you, please call on us. For you juniors and freshmen and sophomores that are out for a sport, we have something for you to do if you're not sure. The rest of you guys, good luck in whatever you do from here on out. Thank you.
Valentino's, they have this pizza that has hamburger, bacon, pickles, onions, cheese.
We're putting together our artificial tree. This is Thanksgiving afternoon.
Awesome. I don't know why they have their sauce, but they figured it out. Yeah?
is a young woman. There's Grandma and Grandpa Kramer when they were first married. Ma Atkinson, I think. There's some more Atkinsons. That's us. Silver Dollar City. Probably in 1986 or so.
It's my birthday.
Not today.
We're celebrating it. I wrote one out.
Sleeping? Oh my gosh.
Andrew, do me a favor.
Oh, never mind. What?
Face.
Brandon, when did we get these cameras? Before we went to Myrtle Beach. You got Santa cards, remember?
It's 50th birthday party.
I'm 50. Ugh,
Yikes.
that's scary.
Hi, Tree.
Hello.
Hello.
Why are you laughing?
I'm telling you that, I'm saying you crap in the river.
Don't burn yourself, dear.
I hope she didn't bite
You
the
burn her
top
knuckle.
off of that one.
Remember that?
The trick? The trick candle?
I remember it.
Okay,
Look
let's
at that.
sing.
Hey.
To you,
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you.
Here, Dad.
Welcome to the art family.
Yes.
What?
You ready for me to blow it up? This is going to be a simple one, right? Yay!
Laser flash, flash, tinker.
It's a caster set. Victorians would put it on their dining room table.
And they put what in it?
Vinegars in these, and mayonnaise in this one, and then salt and pepper, and they could twirl it around to their guests.
Lovely.
And that is from whom?
That's from Terry.
Terry who?
We bought it at the third Sunday in Bloomington, the antique sale,
Okay.
Daddy Buckminster.
and it was. Oh, some of that lotion from Body Works. Oh, thank you. What is it? Apple.
Smell it. Don't use it. Well,
Can I use it? Oh,
oh, that's gonna be a lot.
here, Bob.
Just
Yeah,
just
smells
screw
like
off the lid and put some back in. Or here, I'll take some.
Here, Ann. Oh, trees, thank you.
Smells good.
This is where I wanted you guys to go tomorrow, too. Body Works.
Sounds good.
Oh, you
That's
got
not
my
good.
ring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is from me.
Oh, Angie! Oh,
From who?
neat!
I'm Kurt.
Oh, great!
Been married over a year and still, this is from me. Kurt had nothing to
Oh,
do
what
with
kind of bulbs are they?
It's paper whites. They bloom in about 4 weeks.
Oh, great! And I set it on the thing in there? Or where can I?
Whatever. Yeah, they need sun.
Oh, they need
So-
sun? Well, maybe I better put it in the kitchen on that shelf.
But I thought it'd be a nice centerpiece. This is your best.
Oh, I know. Oh, it is? That's great. I didn't recognize it. Oh, thank you.
I was hoping you'd have a basket that they'd fit in.
Yeah, thank you.
But they, you know, they get the white flowers.
Yeah.
And there's some sun.
Now, can you use these bulbs again?
not those.
Oh, okay.
They're not annuals, they're perennials.
Thank you, Kurt, very much.
Am I right, Ann?
No.
You're just gonna make me cry.
No.
Oh, all right.
No better than that.
Oh, yes, it will.
No, it's not even sad. Read it. You gotta read it out loud.
I did. I can't read it.
Read it. Dear Mom, in the past 50 years, you have done all the following at least once: sewn, washed,
Scrubbed.
cooked, ironed, scrubbed, swept, baked, run errands, vacuumed, dusted, painted, shopped, mopped, gardened, varnished, cleaned, decorated, redecorated. And that's just to name a few. And what have you gotten in return? Besides a grateful hug and thank you from your darling husband and 3 beautiful children, of course, and son-in-law, you probably got an achy back and neck, sore legs, and a broken nail or 2. So, you will spend an entire day at Timothy John Spa,
Oh, true
getting pampered and treated like royalty, who they may consist of manicure, massage, facial, makeover, hairstyling. Hope you enjoy your day. Happy birthday, we love you. Love, Bob, Angie, Kurt, and Teresa.
Oh, thank you. Where is this place?
Champagne.
In Champaign? Oh, well, thank you, everybody.
You're welcome.
That's neat. So what time am I supposed to go?
Well, we haven't set the date yet because me and Angie might go with you that day and just do one of these or something. But you get an entire day.
Oh my gosh. Well, we'll do
So-
it after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're decorating our tree.
Kurt go to bed? Huh? Does Douglas come back on again? Or is he still out?
Well, these are the breads. Pumpkin, cranberry, all different kinds. This is the fudge and the pineapple kiwi jam. And then the dining room, we have wreaths and my beeswax ornaments. One wreath I made. Morning baskets and jellies and apple butter and my pine cone scented decorations. And some more apple butter. All creamer's house.
I was gonna say, we got the
Oh, that
foam
was
for the tub.
nice.
Oh.
Have
you ever seen they stick to the tile or, you know?
Oh, no, I haven't seen
We got
those.
those.
Did you see anything of them exciting?
What do you
about
say?
that?
There they
There's
are.
nothing exciting about
They're
it.
here.
I thought you were. We got enough out,
Oh.
Tanya. Let's open these.
Bobby didn't have one. Bobby doesn't have one.
Well, nobody has one anyway.
I've got one.
Tammy
How'd
got
you
them
get
all.
one?
Well, Morgan brought it to me.
Go take this up there by Mom. Over Grandma.
Oh, not time.
She got too much.
a handbag too big for her.
You guys?
Morgan, no.
Oh,
Take this over there.
Is it gonna be all right?
Tyler?
It's so dark.
Oh, yeah. Are they alive?
You want me to help?
Yes.
What is that? Here.
Here, let's play.
We got it for you, Tyler. Do you like that, honey?
Sure.
I don't think I've seen you in that past.
Oh, and look.
Oh, oh my
Isn't that
goodness.
cute?
My.
Who's that
Isn't that neat?
Look over
Well, that's
here.
really
Who's
good.
That's your trap.
She turned it around.
Aunt Sharon and Uncle Terry.
Look at that. Huh?
There you go. Where is it? Is it
Shake
right
it
there?
out.
See right there?
Shake him out.
Morgan, can you get it out?
They're not out,
Tell you
Bonnie.
what, that's for
They're
Sissy.
not out. They're not out, Bonnie.
There's what you got by Aunt Bonnie.
That's yours.
Morgan, that's yours.
Here, Morgan. Morgan. Here, this one's yours.
Thank you, Grandma.
There's Morgan. Morgan. Morgan.
Morgan.
What's that?
That one's yours.
Here.
That's from Grandma.
We're gonna have to break her open with her teeth, though. You know it.
Look here.
She's so having her teeth broken off.
Oh, that's your favorite. That's your favorite.
That's your favorite.
I love.
Oh, the red and white.
She's been red and white since I
Oh.
saw her.
Surprise! Surprise! Look, Morgan.
Tyler, look. Surprise.
Go look.
Oh,
All right.
And I don't have one. Have you not seen it advertised? They've been advertised a whole lot around here.
Here,
That's
hold
it.
it up.
Thank you.
You know what it is.
I didn't hear it. Morgan.
I don't know what it is.
Go give that to Tanya.
didn't I show you?
Right here, Morgan.
Oh, I got some Santa Clauses. Look how pretty. Look.
Those are cute, Mom.
Look, aren't they cute? Look.
Those are nice.
Yeah, that's right. They just might need something like that.
They will need something like that.
Yeah.
Girl Scout honor.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
No sin.
Tammy.
Preach to them, I think.
What? Let's put it up. Honey, you don't.
Tanya, get your diaper right
I
now.
don't
Pick up all the paint.
I think it's your
See all the
diaper.
paint look good on her.
Yeah, cram it in.
Pretty.
That's pretty,
Let's see,
Mother.
Grandma. Oh,
No,
yeah.
you're just supposed to put it in.
Oh, I thought I had a school teacher. We have one, don't I? Oh, I'm so sweet. You want to take a picture?
What's he supposed to be, a cop?
We lay a bleach down there.
You've never seen
Help
these
me
shows.
get
Look at your tower.
I can't believe. These are classic.
You know what you Here.
Well,
There you go. To get your sign.
I've got a, who's this for a minute, Bonnie? I've got a brush.
Oh, kitty cat fan.
Grandma.
Kitty cat pen.
Kitty cat fan.
Can we paint it black?
No, thank you. You like kitty cat?
What?
But they're two little kitty cats.
What? Right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
You better.
I believe it is.
Well, good.
Excuse me, hon.
This is our Christmas Eve together.
Sharon likes to narrate her footage.
Yes?
When we watch it, we can.
1995, you gotta say that too.
Well, it's on the camera.
Yes.
We just got home from church.
It was a packed house tonight.
It was 185, they said. Next year we're gonna have to go to the balcony when the items go in late.
Yes, we were